Hey everyone, it's the Nitty Professor, and this weekend is a good weekend for some healing. I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who can relate to that. I've got Smaug here with me today. He's being very talkative. He's kind of healing too. He's really soft to touch. But in any case, there's a lot going on. We all know that. And we all have personal things going on. I'm thinking about my dog. I might have taken him, Benny, on his last walk today. I don't know. He stopped eating over a day ago, and I was real proud of him that he made it through the walk. My sister's going through stuff, and we're all going through stuff. So anyhow, I want to embrace my knitting as an opportunity to do some healing. So I thought I would share a little bit about my plans with you, and I would love to know what your plans are, if you have any, to use knitting, crocheting, crafting, whatever it is that you like to do with your hands to help you heal this weekend and steel yourself for the next week. One of my things that I'm planning, I'm fairly confident, right, Smaug? Oh, he's just having a keen time here. He doesn't need any healing. He's just like showing off. So I have this sweater that I've been making here for, a month and a half. And I am just tickled pink with this. I'm going to continue knitting this gorgeous scarf with this luscious yarn, and not only am I going to enjoy completing it, but I'm also going to enjoy the prospect of wearing it when the weather turns, which is less and less far off, right? We actually have a bit of a cool front moving through. It's going to lower the temperatures from the upper 80s down into the 60s. For those of you who haven't seen this yarn, it's from the Fiber Genie. I bought it in Fargo at the Red River Valley Fiber Festival. It is 50% superfine alpaca and 50% fine Peruvian merino. And the Fiber Genie, I did a nice little video with her limited edition hand-dyed yarn. The one color is called Happy Hug. The other similar makeup is called Soft Pink Taffy. And she was telling me that these particular skeins are one of kind. So, hey Smaug. That's why I got two different ones that kind of blend together. So the one is on the floor here. I'm almost done. Almost to the end of this one. It's so cute. I just love it. And then the other, I think this is the Happy Hug one, is it's like a gumball. I love the texture, but not only is it so variegated, it's like stimulating to touch, because we've just got some thick spots, some thin spots, some rickracky kind of spots, and all the beautiful colors. I just love it. But it's amazingly soft. It's amazingly soft. To be honest, I didn't know that it would knit up, hey Smaug, this soft. I mean, it's just butter soft. It's complete opposite of another wool that I've been using for a black and white scarf that I'm really excited about, which I'm going to look forward to washing that one because it's a little bit of a stiffer, coarser wool, and I think once it blooms after a good wash, it's also going to be quite soft, but not the same as this. This is just gorgeous. I mean, this could almost... I don't know if you can hear him. He's just going to town. This could almost be a shawl. It's just really... I just love it. I could put it over my head, make it into a hood. Yes, I could, Smaug. That's right. My son named Smaug. He's really pretty. I don't know if... Yeah, I may have to hold him for you to actually get a good look at him. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come say hi. I'm going to pet my cat. That's healing too. Yes, he's very friendly. Yes, he's not usually allowed in here. So he's very happy just from that standpoint. His friend with the milk mustache, Gizmo, she's in there too, but she's eating a houseplant. But that's one of the things I'm going to do with my knitting in the next day or two to heal, is finish that gorgeous scarf. Yes, Smaug, that's right. And here's some more soft yarn I plan to hold and cuddle in my hands while I'm knitting. I might be able to finish this hat too in the next day or two. I've gotten pretty far with the color work. And again, this yarn, let's take a cold hard look at this yarn too. We've got 20% alpaca and 80% merino on this one. It is from Plump DK by Mrs. Moon. I got this, I believe, don't quote me, I believe I got this at Stephen B. Yarn Shop, but I can't swear to it. Could have gotten it at a yarn festival. What are you doing? Heck, I could have gotten it in Europe. I can't remember. It's from England, though, so I probably got it here stateside. And we've got the colors Marshmallow and Rhubarb Crumble. Wow, that just sounds delicious. Marshmallow and Rhubarb Crumble. Those are the colors on those. Yes, Smaug. That's right. Here comes your friend. Glad you two get along. Sumptuous softness, ethically sourced. That's what they say. But yeah, this is... And the other thing I enjoy from the healing standpoint is the colors. These colors. This is just such a gorgeous... It's like a melon and a peach. Like a cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Beautiful colors. Soft. Happy. Very healing, you know, very healing. Who knows? I might be able to finish that one soon. So, getting a little more creative here. That's also very healing. Being creative is just, it's a great way to just retrieve your agency and just to feel like you do have power, you do have control, you do have a say in life. You don't just have to be bombarded by your dog dying and etc. But we have my sock yarn sweater, and I'm going to choose a motif for the yoke. I've started sleeves, so I've got those going underway. So many colors, so many colors. Smaug, you're getting fur in my nose. What else is new? And I got some great suggestions for patterns for the yoke, and I think I'm going to use this book that I bought in Stockholm to work on that, because there are so many wonderful options here. So I don't know how many of you recognize. If you're from Scandinavia, you're going to recognize right away. I'm going to mispronounce it, but I'm going to read it as Hønsestrik, which means hen knitting. I'm pretty sure that means hen knitting. So I bought this at the an art museum. And now what are you doing? Oh, maybe he's under the bed. An art museum in Stockholm. And I think he's under the bed. He's having a great time being here in my house, because it's just not anything that he's typically allowed to do. But let's just take a quick look here and see if we can find a few options. Seahorses are coming up regularly among my viewers as an option, but look at those octopi. Aren't those cool? I wonder if I could use those, integrate those into the sock yarn sweater. I'd have to figure out a color, but I have a lot of options because I actually have a couple of buckets full of sport weight and fingering yarn. So fingering weight yarn, I'm not too worried. But I do like the octopuses. Let's see what else here. I think I see some conchas, some shells. There's widespread agreement that I should use sea motifs. Did you find your way out from under the bed, Smaug? That's good. Here's some little chickens. I've used so many birds in my sweaters, though. I think I'm going to pass on those. But here's another picture of the octopuses. I just think they're so cool looking. I think they would look awesome. What do you think, huh? What do you think, sir? Let me see if I see anything else. They have rubber duckies. That could be fun, too. This book is just so colorful. Here's some unicorns. That could be an option. Or I could put the name Alfred on there. I just saw the name Alfred. Somewhere I do have seahorses. I'm sure of it. Yes, Smaug. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they've got the finger. I could do the finger. It would be very appropriate for the current times. But I don't know. It might give me bad memories down the road. I don't want to knit anything that I look on and say, ooh, I knitted that then. No. It's got to be something that takes me away. That is part of the healing process, is the sheer escape of it. So in any case, there are probably some more options in here. But in the back, we have an entire section with all of the different little motifs that they have put together, charted out. So that'll be another healing effort, would be the creative endeavor of picking out my yoke pattern for my sock sweater. And Exhibit D healing will be to continue to work with my hand spun. Now that I finally figured out how to knit the ribbed band without twisting it, which we had kind of a little issue with that. Had to redo it, but that's what it's looking like so far. And I actually did this during a very healing Zoom meeting with my spiritual circle. And I also, I own a Swift, but I enjoy balling these up. The whole process of, again, just being sort of at one with the yarn and being in touch with it, turning it from the hank that I made after I spun it and washed it, and then from there into a ball. It's just like one more step along the process of feeling unified with this material, that I'm planning to turn into a garment that I will enjoy wearing. So those are my plans for the next few days to heal myself with knitting. Hey, Gizmo. Hey. She's like eating the whole plant. We can't have that. So I'd love to know what you're thinking about, what you're doing with your crafting to promote your own healing, whether it's with creating. I wrote some notes here. Oh, I also wrote that I'll be talking about knitting with my friends as a healing activity. It's a lot more enjoyable to talk about knitting than it is to talk about shutdowns, for example. Oh, and another one that I wrote down, write luscious knitting scenes in my novel. So, as I'm working on book 8 now, and knitting kind of bounces in and out because the world that I've built goes, of course, beyond crafting. Everybody crafts, but they also live. But I was thinking to myself, it's been a little bit since I wrote a luscious knitting scene. I need to get back to that and put another one of those into my novel. So yeah, knit with soft yarn, finished scarf, contemplate new project. That's kind of the yoke. I'm going to count that as contemplating a new project. Knit with beautiful colors. Imagine enjoying the garment that I finish. Enjoy wearing previous finished objects. I'll be doing that too because it's going to get cooler. I might even be able to wear a sweater, a scarf, a hat, who knows, maybe even a pair of mittens, maybe not, but I did buy an ice scraper today, so I'm already thinking about winter. Yeah, so let me know how you plan to integrate crafting into your life so that you can do a little healing over this nice weekend and emerge into the next week with hope and energy. I look forward to reading your comments and looking forward to seeing how far I get with these projects tonight. So I've got a nice evening ahead of me, and I'm going to enjoy healing while I'm knitting. Y'all take care. Talk soon. Bye.